من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين، خاتم النبيين، سيدنا وحبيب قلوبنا وشفيع ذنوبنا أبي القاسم محمد. وعلى آل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. As it is the 9th of Muharram, Laylat al-Ashir, the night of Ashura, I want everyone to go back and imagine what Sayyidah Zainab alayhi salam is going through at this very moment. Sayyidah Zainab alayhi salam is awake in the middle of the night, thinking about what she's going to have to go through when she wakes up the next morning, if she even slept at all. She knows that Abu Fadl al-Abbas alayhi salam and Imam Hussein won't be there in the morning, or they won't be there anymore. Let us imagine that, and let us imagine the pain that she's going through at this moment. When spoken about Zainab, lower your head. Show respect to all that she said, for all that she's bled, to all she had led. Beauty was created from what she collected, all she replenished. Act like the hero in all the ways she has lived, by all that she did. Know her before knowing your own kids. She'll forgive your sins. This is Zainab, who spent all of eternity revolutionizing patience, building foundations, nations. From this queen arose, rose through the scriptures, captured for me a picture. She cradled all women as her sisters, nothing ever differed. She swam through trial rivers. Speak about Zainab and release your heartache. She leaves souls awake, minds she shakes. Lower your gaze, lower your head in awe of her glory. Through trembles of her story, drift in her tragic sea, filled with trials and calamities. Branches connect me to her grace. What she left flows upon faces of hundreds of nations. Lower your heads, O servants of Hussein, and show respect to all that she said. Salawat. If in my life I see tragedies, I have saw nothing to compare. If in life I see tragedies, I have saw nothing to compare. If in my life I see tragedies, I will never say once that I don't dare. Sorrow may fill the emptiness in my eyes, but to say my back has been broken is to myself a lie. When Zainab on plains, she is left alone. She sees bodies trampled as she has nowhere to go. Some may call Karbala their home, but this is where she was made a stranger. Even when her eyes saw tragedy, never did she wither. She hears the voice of her brother in her ears echo. She hears him call out to patience, and so she answers. She pleads to the skies that faded the tears in her eyes. Running, she is running to find him. The answer to her cries, it's as if you brought down the world and placed it on her. It tries to push her down, but no weight outweighs her. I see Zainab in every action brought towards her, as if she forms every Zainabi, while she sees Hussein and makes every lover of his Husseini. Zainab hears her name whisper through the nights. Zainab hears her name whisper through the nights. She replies, if on this day I lose my left and my right, if on this day I am abandoned from heaven's light, take away my sight. I'd rather see tragedies in my life than see Zainab cry even once. How can my heart handle all she went through? How can she be put in such positions when to her grandfather they all said, I do? To look at this hill, to see her standing there against her will, it breaks me. It breaks all that was ever left inside of me, all that I'd ever be. Zainab runs to the hill that peeks over the body that Shimr sits upon. This trust is the one that never caused you harm. She sits with her wails to her father, and each breath she calls Fatima, her mother, until her death. She heard her grandfather's voice when each spear hit his chest. She looked around trying to find her brother Abbas. She found no one. This night carries her voice to her enemies. It spreads. Call upon the night that will bring its morning. Sorrow will become an understatement. The sun rises, the moon will depart, and Zainab sits alone with her severed heart. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.